The phone call to Alex was very pivotal for me. I was on holiday in Tasmania. It was January of 2019 and I didn't move up until June, and so it was just a phone call of touching base, because he was the first person that I admitted within the athletics world that I was not training, and I hadn't been training for a year. I just kept it a secret and I just kind of went missing in action essentially. He was the first person I told, because he just had been reaching out to check in and say, hey, it was a bummer you didn't get selected for Commonwealth Games. I thought you deserved to be there. And like in hindsight, it was such a blessing that I wasn't there. I wouldn't change that for the world, because it allowed me to stand on my own 2 feet and be like, I'm not okay with this setup. I'm not okay with where I'm at in life. I'm not happy. I need to change. I need to change this. And so, yeah, it wasn't until start of 2019 that I really first told someone, and it had already been close to a year that I'd been away from the sport. And so, I was starting to get that inkling in the back of my head that, hey, I'm not finished here. And I knew I had such capabilities, and that goes back to that deep-seated knowing, that even the fact that I was so unfit, I hadn't stepped out of into a gym or on a track for almost a year, and then it ended up being a year, that I just was, even without having done anything, I was like, I think I can come back, and I think I can make another Olympics, and I think maybe I could even become world champ. Funnily enough, I moved to Sydney and to train under Alex on Olympic Day of June 23rd, and so I left that training with such a smile on my face, because I was like, wow, this is so fun, and these seem like really genuine, lovely people within the training squad, and Alex seems really excited and supportive, and it reignited a lot of just love for the sport, and I think within myself. A lot of people around me have believed in my potential more than I have. I think in a lot of instances, you are your own worst enemy. Your deep ingrained self-belief is what kind of gets you over the line with either a huge performance or still a good performance, but maybe not as much. But yeah, like when I moved to Sydney, Alex, from the very early on, my coach Alex, he was, he could see that I was a talent, and I'd come from a place where there was potential there. But he was very early on instilling within me that you're going to go to the Olympics and you're going to do very well, and also you are capable of so much. And so he would just tell me, you're in between a rep, or you're walking around the gym, you're walking around to walk like a world champion or an Olympic champion. People being on the outside can see maybe things more clearer. I definitely know that I belong, and I belong within this sport and at the top tier of it. And I'm someone who is very quiet and introverted in a lot of ways, but then there's this kind of deep-seated knowing of what I can do, what I will do, and what I will bring to fruition.